Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great weekend. As you remember, we've talked about debt, wealth. How do you get started? Let me ask you a question. How many of you watching this right now have a sock drawer? And what's the drawer underneath that? Maybe t-shirts, maybe dressier shirts, and then the next drawer is jeans or whatever. Each drawer has a purpose. What if you did that with your money? Let's sort it out. So here's what we're going to do. In today's market, I see posts, a lot of people looking for jobs. So for those of you that have a job, be thankful. But here's a question. If the boss came in tomorrow and said to keep the doors open, we're all taking a pay cut. Let's say 10%. Would you get up and leave? Probably not. You may sit there and go, I'm going to have to find something else, but until I do, I'm going to stay right here. Or if you really love where you are, and that's okay, you may say, well, we're all going to have to sacrifice so that we can keep this great job. All good. So starting tomorrow, live your life as if you just took a 10% pay cut. Okay? Live on 90% of whatever your paycheck is. Now, what do we do with the other 10%? Well, one of the things that I talk about in here is multiple bank accounts, right? Because the first thing that has to change if we're going to eliminate debt and build money is what we think. And as long as we think that we're restricted by the income we have, we can't move forward. We stay in debt. And if you don't believe me, how long have you been in debt? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to live on 90%. Okay, and we'll do another video on how to do that simply. But then we're going to take that 10% and we're going to break it apart into drawers. Okay, so the very first thing we're going to do is, for those of you on direct deposit, when that money goes into your account, you can't pay any bills, you can't go shopping, you can't do anything for 24 hours. Okay, that money, the whole paycheck, has to sit in that account for 24 hours. Why? Because for some of you, it's the very first time you've ever taken control of your income. That's the first step. Then we're going to distribute it. So we're going to take that 10% and we're going to divide it into a number of accounts. First account is we're going to have an account called the debt elimination account. And you're going to put your money in there. Second account we're going to have is for permanent wealth. That's money it's like it's going to money prison. You can never touch that money. The third account is going to be for investments. Okay, we're going to build that account up so that if we want to invest in something, whether it's stocks or precious metals or whatever, real estate, if we lose all of that money, we still have our lifestyle and our lives. Nothing is at risk. And the last account is the one that makes the credit diet so successful. That's what we call our cheat account, or what I like to call the totally fun account. Now, why is that account important? You'll see. So here's a question. How do we divide the money up? You can divide it in equal amounts in each account. But what I suggest you do is you take a look and use a bank formula. When you go to the bank to get a mortgage, one of the calculations they make is your debt to income ratio. Okay? So, not counting your mortgage, take all of your debts and divide it by the amount of income you're bringing in. Now, as an example, if your debt to income ratio is 25%, then out of that 10%, 25% or 1/4 of it should go into your debt elimination account. And then you can divide the rest as you see fit. All right. If your debt to income is higher or you want to be more aggressive, you can put more money in that account. And every 90 days, we're going to do a review and we're going to take action. So again, I'm going to work on 2 accounts as an example right now so that you can see. We're going to do the debt elimination account and we're going to do the totally fun account. So 90 days in, whatever money you've collected in that debt elimination account, you're going to take and you're going to attack your smallest debt. You're going to throw all that money at your smallest debt, and you've been making payments all along. That's going to accelerate clearing that balance out so that now you can roll that payment into the next one. Okay. The totally fun account, this is the one that keeps us going. All right. A lot of people look at, I'm not going to do anything until I eliminate all of my debt. Well, that's a very difficult thing to do. It's commendable, and it's the outcome that we desire. But when you become obsessive to only one thing, you either A, get discouraged and quit, B, get tired and quit, or C, look for ways to shortchange it so that you can have some money to do other things. Now, every 90 days, whatever we put in that totally fun account, we're going to take all of that money out. No pre-planning. This is not an account to save up for a purchase. This is truly guilt-free. We're going to remove that money from the account, and we're going to go out, no plan, and we're just going to spend it. We're going to buy silly things, buy an expensive meal, see a store you've never been into, shop, go in there, buy something, whatever it is, you're going to spend that money 100% guilt-free. Now, why do we do that? Well, for the same reason we do the debt elimination account. As you take the debt elimination money and put it toward that smaller bill, whatever one it is, that smaller debt, you'll get excited because all of a sudden, all of that money went to principal. Your balance dropped. And the totally fun account is, hey, I can manage my money so that I can go out and do things guilt-free. It's amazing. As you start to do that, your mind starts to change about money. You start to become creative. You start to look at other things. And let me tell you something. You know, this is a really comprehensive book. We even include tables to show you how to log your debt. So, if you'd like to learn more about how to add income to attack your debt, if you look down here in the comments, you'll see a link for a private Zoom meeting with me. I'll also put the link to the Amazon page where you can order the credit diet and do it for yourself. Have a great day.